Warren Buffett once said that it's not about how hard you row, it's about being in the right boat in the first place. And if you are thinking about starting copywriting, or you are a current copywriter who's struggling to get clients, you got to pay attention to this, because the old ways of just doing the old things better and working harder at those things, like just become an email copywriter, write ads, sales letters, and that will set you up, it's gone. AI destroyed that. AI made a lot of opportunities disappear, but it created a vast amount of work for the right kind of people like you and I. And I don't say this to make you feel better, to make you continue watching this video. A quick example is the Andromeda update from Meta or Facebook ads, where business owners legit have to produce an absurd amount of ads to keep up with the demand of the platform, to keep showing their ads, which means that someone has to write that with AI or without AI. But for you to get into those positions where actually people want to hire you for that, you have to change your approach. You have to change the boat or how you deliver your expertise. My name is Eric. I've been in this industry for close to 5 years. I work with a bunch of clients. I've had clients pay me anywhere between $2K to $16K a month for copywriting work. And these days, I mostly focus as a creative strategist for 7 and 8 figure brands online. And this is one of the best videos I've seen about what is really happening to this industry and this profession right now.
2026, today, you need to shift away from role-based thinking to workflow-based thinking. Let's say that you're like, I want to hire an editor. But what we don't typically do is actually to find out on a more granular level, what is this person actually responsible for? Every single function in the business is just a series of actions when you take it at the most granular level. And most people just don't take the effort to really think through it. So I'll give you like a wild example. The first thing that would be an idea. An idea is going to probably require some sort of trend research and then a ranking of things that are doing well. That then moves to scripting. And as we go all the way along, what we're end up making is one damn YouTube video. And we need to break the entire business down into each of these kind of granular levels. And the reason that's important is because agents are doing each of these things. Like, I don't know if you've seen our media output is like tripled in the last month, and we haven't increased our headcount at all. And we did that because we have prompts that can do 30, 40, 50%. They're eating up more and more of the workload, so that one person can now do the work of 3, and then it'll be the work of 5, and then the work of 10.
In the past, when I got started, you could legit make a lot of money just by being a copywriter, just by holding a role, learning Facebook ads, learning email marketing, and you would just do that. I remember very clearly, like I had one client and I would just send 5 emails over to them on a Google Doc. I had a virtual assistant on their team, schedule those emails, and then I would do that all over next week. And the months will go by, the years will go by, and I was still getting paid. I wasn't doing more, but that was working. However, the issue with just being in a role-based position these days is that you are at the mercy of the CMO figuring out a better system where they don't really have to deal with you, cutting the marketing budget and being able to get the work done at a cheaper and faster pace. Which means that if you were just an email copywriter, I can legit sit with a business owner right now, build them a bot and build a prompt around it. And that bot will be able to produce the copy that is actually good to test. You just need to tweak a few things, but you can make a lot of money with it. You can write 10, 20 emails in like one sitting, and you don't need a copywriter. That's how crazy these things are. But that is not to scare you. This is where the big opportunity is, because the industry is flooded with people who were after this type of lifestyle where you could just send 5 emails and be done with it and get paid $6K a month, but they're not willing to do the work. So the people that are willing to do the work, get better, invest in their skills and learn new things like you and I, well, we're gonna have a lot of opportunity. And this is what I'm focusing on with creative strategy. It is building systems where my copy is just one little element of it. So right now my offer, or what I focus on, is helping business owners run more ads by using creative variety and producing scripts, bringing those scripts to life by using editors, and then getting those ads tested and by media buying. That looks like in practice or as a system is like this. I have research here where I get the data of what's going on in the industry. Then I have creative strategy where I am deciding what kind of ads I want to run or what kind of ads are needed for that particular ad account. And then we have copywriting, which is a very little element of that process or that system or the workflow, as Alex Mosey calls it. And you have the script production, which means that I either have to film it or teach my video editors how to produce it with AI. And this is one of the biggest things that sets me apart, is that I can train video editors to produce their scripts using AI. which means that the founder doesn't have to film. Once I have those ads edited, I can go and hand them over to media buying, and then media buyers test this and bring the data right back to me. And again, it might sound like a lot, especially if you are a beginner or an intermediate copywriter, but in reality, you're just setting workflows. You're just setting SOPs and making sure that copywriting is moving, that is getting tested, that is making sales, and then learning. That's it. There is nothing more to it. You're just taking your copywriting skills, you're just packaging it in a different way, where your position is not you just a copywriter. You are somebody with the system who owns the data, who makes decisions based on data. You go test it, and you can actually work with other people in the team, which makes you far more valuable and doesn't put you at the mercy of somebody not figuring out how to prompt you out of your role. So with that being said, the title of this video is how I'll start copywriting in 2026 if I was starting all over again. And the question you might have in your mind is like, okay, what do I do first? Like, which systems do I build? Do I even have to learn how to write copy? And here's the thing, man, I feel like the mindset that you have to come into this industry with is one of a long-term game. Like, copywriting is not a fly-by-night hustle that you can just do for 3 months and then go back and doing something else. Like, you actually have to invest in your skills and get better. Like, you're becoming a business owner or an operator who can sit a business and be able to take one raw idea, build products, launch those products, market them, and sell them. And that should be the ultimate goal. And for that to happen, you have to treat it like any other industry, man. Heart surgeons don't go into this industry thinking that they're gonna be cleaning 300, 400 grand a year or whatever, however much they make in like their first week. Now, am I saying that it's not doable to make 10K a month in 3 months? It is doable. It is totally doable. However, a lot of people that could do amazing in this game quit because they come with the wrong expectations. And when they don't get the results they want in 3 months, they just give up. Even though they could have done amazing had they had just the right mindset that this was going to take a little longer than they expected, that they just had to put in a little bit more effort than they were told to do. So that is the first thing. Do you need to learn copy? You don't need to become Gary Halbert or any of the crazy OG copywriters of the freaking 80s who were like writing sales letters or infomercials, but you need to learn to recognize patterns on how a really good copy looks like. Because when you are prompting or using a bot to produce copy, you need to be able to determine whether this copy is good or bad, and if it is bad, how do you bring it up to a 10? Like, that is a skill set. Here's another quote that I really like by Naval Ravikant. He says that at some point in life when you actually get really good at what you do, people start paying for your judgment and not for your work. And the example he was giving, I know I'm gonna ramble a little bit, was like if Warren Buffett was to lose all his wealth, he could make it tomorrow because of the judgment on his ability to pick stocks and his ability to invest, his ability to tell whether a stock is going to succeed and fail. And this is the same thing here. So you got to train your judgment so you know what really good copy looks like. The next thing is being able to think in systems. Like, do not focus on becoming a great copywriter. Think about what does great copy produce for a client, and that is the thing you have to figure out. And the best thing about AI and the opportunity it has created right now, it's that for something to be easy to sell, and this is where I was saying before, like, it's not about how hard you row, it's about what boat you're in. Like, for something to be desirable, people have to feel like it is new, people have to feel like they cannot get it easily, and people have to feel like, holy crap, this is what I want in my business. And with regular copywriting, like, I will write you 5 emails and these will be the best emails in the world. Like, yeah, you and 100,000 other people coming through the funnels of a guru are saying the exact same thing. But when you figure out an AI process to, let's say, produce ads with AI, like being able to create an AI avatar that can speak in a normal way and it doesn't look like freaking AI, bro, like, if you are able to show a business owner, like, hey, listen, this is what I can do for you. Like, I see that you have these UGC ads running. I was able to take them with, take the script and produce them with Hicksville. And now you don't have to wait 2 months to get the ads from the influencer. That is, you literally have to beg for content. And I will just charge you this amount. And this is the results you can get. The first 10 ads is on me, so you can test them, and then we talk about a retainer. Like, that is far more valuable and far more impressive than if you were just selling email copywriting. I'm gonna be straight with you. I get my clients through word of mouth, and right now I'm at capacity. I don't take more clients, and I am good where I'm at. So I don't really post or share my work like I used to before, but this is where building a personal brand comes in. Like, you need to build an audience of people who actually use your services, and in there, document what you're learning, document what you are actually figuring it out. And the best thing about AI is that even the old copywriters are new to it, even the old marketers are new to it, everybody's new to it. So there is not that fear of you being a rookie. And I feel like that is the biggest freedom that you can get as a copywriter. That removes one of the biggest objections I used to have about creating content in the past. Like, I used to feel like, oh my God, my results are not as great as that other guy who's been doing it for 3 years. Like, these days, dude, we're all new to this crap. AI just handled as a plate and was like, figure it out. And everybody's trying to figure it out. So that puts you in the same playing field as everybody else. The only difference is going to be like, are you actually going to do the work to figure things out and learn the workflows and actually talk about them and build in public? Or are you going to keep just rowing harder, as Warren Buffett said? That is going to be your decision, but now you know, and this is it for now. This is my comeback after like a few months off, because I was just focused on client work and figuring this thing out, which is creative strategy. So if you want to learn more about how to think outside the box when it comes to copywriting, using AI to produce workflows that gives you your time back so you can actually go and enjoy life, or so you can go and do meaningful things in the world. Because I don't think copywriting is just about making 10K and then disappearing. For me personally, I'm on a mission to build 100 homes in my homeland in El Salvador, where I was born and raised, and there's people living in really poor conditions. And we already did 3 houses. We'll see if I can put the photos here. And we have 97 left to go. So I would love for you to come with me in that journey as we fund and raise money for the other 97 houses. But for now, that is it. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.